Hello everyone, welcome to Textbook Super Coaching for Regulatory Bodies, and today we are going to talk about the IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, the post of Assistant Manager. The exam is nearby. Exam is in the month of November, so we'll discuss today in the last 1 month what we should do, because I guess it's 8th of October and exam will be in the first week of November. So what should be our plan? What should be our focus for the exam? And in this last 1 month, less than 1 month, what we should do exactly, on which topics we should focus so that we can clear the phase 1. That will be our major focus for the today's session. We'll not talk about the phase 2 right now. We'll just focus on the phase 1 and how to cover the phase 1 in a short period of time and how to clear that exam. That will be our major focus. So everyone knows about the IRDI, that total 49 vacancies are there, assistant manager post, and the exams will be on the 6th of November 2024 for the phase 1, and the phase 2 will be on the 21st of December 2024. So there is enough time, kind of a very good time to focus on the phase 2 also. But that is not the concern right now for us. Our main concern will be phase 1. So how to cover the phase 1 in less than 1 month time frame. So we'll just start the focusing on the seats first. Out of 49, the 24 seats are for the generalist. So whatever the discussion we are going to conduct today, or we are going to focus on, that will be mostly considering the generalist post. And what are the discussions in future will be always focusing on the generalist post. So what should we do for that? So total 49 vacancies this year is kind of less vacancy. We expected like near about 100 vacancies for this year, but unfortunately the vacancies are less than 50 and 24 for the generalist. Now this is the total classification of the vacancies. Like for actuarial, it is 5 vacancies, for research 5, then IT 5, law 5, as well as finance 5, and 24 for the generalist. If we'll classify it on the category ways like unreserved category, we have 21 vacancies here. EWS 4, other backward class 12, scheduled caste 8, and the scheduled tribe 4. So total 49 vacancies also here. So unreserved 21 vacancies, that will be the major focus. So now let's discuss what we should do in this short period of time. Like the syllabus or the exam pattern for the phase 1 is we will be having reasoning, 40 questions for the reasoning, 40 marks. Then the English 40 question, 40 marks. Then general awareness, again 40 question, 40 marks, and the QA again 40. So the exam pattern is very straightforward and very smooth, like 40 questions for every section and the 40 marks for the every section. The most important thing is that it is not like any other banking exam or the other exams. There is no sectional timing. There is a composite timing of 90 minutes. That's a plus point actually. It will be really helpful to strategize your paper solving, strategize your attempt in this particular exam. So you can easily manage the time of general awareness and English. You can dedicate that time for the QA as well as reasoning, because the QA reasoning will take some extra time of your exam solving. So just you need to focus on that general awareness and English, these two sections are a little bit easy, comparatively easy, and going to take a lesser time. So you can invest that time for the QA as well as reasoning. So that is a plus point for us. So 160 marks will be there, 160 questions will be there, and 90 minutes. So that will be the overall timing will be the challenging task, but otherwise still students are able to clear it very well. So in the last 1 month, what we should focus on, we'll talk about each and every subject. We'll talk about each and every paper here, like reasoning, English, general awareness especially, and then we'll talk about the quantitative aptitude. The first, reasoning. The major focus on the reasoning should be on these topics like sitting arrangement, puzzles. Yes, the puzzles will be there. Multiple puzzles we are expecting here. The difficulty level of the puzzles will be like a moderate level, not exactly easy. So easy to moderate will be the majority criteria over here. So not a difficult level like just SBI PO mains or the RBI grade B, not like that, but the little bit easier. So you can expect here a moderate level. Then direction sense, syllogism, blood relations, coding, decoding, order ranking, inequalities, alphanumerical symbol series, machine input output, data sufficiency, and the passage inference, statement, assumption, conclusion, argument. So these are some expected topics which you can expect the questions from the reasoning, for the reasoning. So remember that the most of the questions will be like you can expect like near about 8 to 9 questions, or near about I will set around 10 questions from the puzzle part. Near about 10 questions will be there. So puzzle की practice जिसकी अच्छी होगी उनके लिए काफी better ये part रहेगा. And again, for the practice purposes, you can follow the mock test of any banking mock test under the test book, like SBI PO or the IBPS PO level mock test will be enough for you, or even the RBI Grade B level mock test will be enough for you for the reasoning preparation. Reasoning will not be that much headache, just like RBI Grade B. The level of reasoning will be little bit lesser than the RBI Grade B, so you will be having a much more comfort over here. Now we'll go to the next subject, that is about the English. English is the most easiest subject of all when it comes to these big exams. English is like a cakewalk for many students. Many students are able to get out of out marks in English. Okay, that is the reality these days, that many students are getting out of out marks in English. So reading comprehension, there will be 2 or 3 reading comprehensions. Mostly probability there will be 2 reading comprehension because 40 marks paper is there. Then there will be fillers, sentence improvement, para jumbled. Para jumbled is most expected part. Then the phrase replacement and the phrase correction. Okay, that is the case. Then word swapping will be obviously there. Word rearrangement, either word swapping or the word rearrangement. So दोनों में से कुछ एक आपको देखने को मिलेगा. Idioms, vocabulary, yes, error detection, clause test, and the para jumble. So these are the some things. Obviously, para jumble is mentioned 2 times. So these are the expected topic. Again, the most of the question or most of the mistakes students are making, especially when it comes to the sentence improvement or the phrase corrections or the error detection, यहाँ पे थोड़ी गलतियां ज्यादा होती है, but otherwise will be really very easy for the students. So थोड़ा सा comfort zone यहाँ पे रहेगा. तो इन्हीं टॉपिक्स पे फोकस कीजिएगा. इन्हीं टॉपिक्स के अराउंड मॉक टेस्ट या क्वेश्चंस आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं आने वाले टाइम फ्रेम में. Now, when it comes to the quantitative aptitude creates a little bit trouble for the students, because there will be few questions, like out of 40, I will say 10 to 15 questions will be really very difficult type. Paper will be easy to moderate only, but like 10 questions are going to create little bit trouble for the students. I will suggest you need to choose your questions wisely, so that you cannot waste your time on those questions which are going to take too much time, or there will be very difficult. So there will be very easy question here. Out of 40, 15 questions will be really very easy, very comfortable. So just focus on those questions. At least you should get your cutoff cleared, so that you can focus on the mains. Rest of the marks you can score from other subject also. So those who are having problem with the QA, at least 10 to 15 questions will be your major focus, which are easy question, and definitely इतना तो easy part बनेगा. So easy to moderate ही focus रहेगा. यहाँ पे भी ज़्यादा difficulty level नहीं रहेगी. Just like RBI Grade B won't be the situation. Unlike RBI Grade B, you are going to get comfort over here when it comes to the quantitative aptitude. The major focus I will suggest, simplification, approximation will be your major focus. यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना. Data interpretation, data sufficiency, easy type question. Like you will expect easy to moderate, not the difficult type questions like RBI Grade B. No, not like that. So here a comfort zone will be for you. So you can focus on these 2-3 topics. अगर इन पे भी फोकस कर दे तो भी कट ऑफ एटलीस्ट आपका आराम से निकल जाएगा और आपके लिए काफी इजी बन जाएगा इस एग्जाम के अंदर. Now the majority score after English you can score in this subject called as general awareness. Now when it comes to general awareness of IRDAI, now whatever the current affairs we are studying for the other exams, just like that, just whatever you have studied for the RBI Grade B, whatever you are focusing on the other banking exams, the same current affairs you need to read over here. So current events, current affairs, focusing on national, international, little bit about the budget, that will be the major part, and some government schemes, then major financial economic news. The news especially focusing on insurance sector, that should be your major focus, because yes, they do ask question on the insurance sector in GA, especially some recent updates of the IRDAI, so recent changes by the insurance sector, some recent policies of some insurance companies. So they do ask the question. Some questions on the bank assurance we saw in the recent past when it comes to IRDAI exam. So that should be your major focus. That should be your major criteria regarding this. I will suggest you, if you don't have the time, obviously time is very less, and you need to cover at least minimum 4 months current affairs. Minimum 4 month current affairs should be your main focus, and as well as basics of insurance. Basics of insurance is really very important. At least insurance principles, some insurance concepts will be really very important. That static can be there at least for 2-3 marks. The static insurance portion will be there, so that should be your focus. So 4 months current affairs, minimum 4 months current affairs, and some static of insurance awareness. And other than that, when it comes to current affairs, your major focus should be on the financial economic news, government of India schemes, then some national international MOUs and agreements. That should be your major focus for the exam. Then the budget, that will be the another part. Then national international organization, then banking and financial awareness, that is another focus. Okay, rest of the things I will say कि आपने नहीं भी पढ़ा, आपने उसकी तरफ थोड़ा ध्यान नहीं भी दिया, तो भी आपके लिए चल जाएगा. इसकी भी जितनी ज्यादा मॉक आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो लास्ट के कुछ 15-20 दिन में, उतना आपके लिए बेटर होगा. तो लास्ट 15-20 days सॉल्व द मॉक्स अराउंड द current affairs. But the starting 15 days, whatever we have, just read few data. If you are not able to read till this time, so please focus on this static insurance awareness as well as current affairs. And for the last 15 days, solve the mocks. Now, in this last 1 month, what should be our strategy? Our strategy should be, first, टॉपिक वाइज मॉक्स सॉल्व कीजिएगा. जितने टॉपिक वाइज मॉक्स आप सॉल्व कर सकते हो उतना आपके लिए बेटर होगा. एंड देन फुल मॉक्स को सॉल्व कीजिए. व्हाट हैपेंस, स्टूडेंट्स आर सॉल्विंग द फुल मॉक्स फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, and it creates a problem because you are not able to understand in which topic you are having the problems right now. So to understand that, to make your topic wise understanding better and to get a grip on those topics, first, at least for first week or first 2 weeks, solve topic wise mocks, and then for last whatever the days remaining, you just focus on the complete mock. That should be your major strategy. Now, don't try to read something new, don't try to jump on something new part other than the solving mocks, because reading something new will create the problem. उतना ही पढ़ो जितना रिवीजन कर सकते हो, उतना ही रीड करो जितनी के हम रिवीजन के ऊपर फोकस कर सकते हैं. दैट विल बी मच हेल्पफुल फॉर यू. सो दैट शुड बी द स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर यू for the IRDA exam for the phase 1. We'll again connect with you people before like 15 days of the exam, that what should be the focus right now and what cutoff we can expect. So that another session I will come with, and we'll discuss few pointers over there. Again, we'll come up with other faculties of other subjects so that they can give some little bit insight for the last few days, what should be our focus and what can be the expected paper. That will be the discussion topic in coming days. Okay, that's all guys from my side for the day. If you have any queries and questions, आप comment section में डाल सकते हैं, so that we can talk about that, we can communicate about that. That's all guys, we'll see you in the next session. Bye bye, take care.